We finish up with cell by learning about the cell membrane. Attention is given to this because it has more to it than meets the eyes. Being both hydrophobic and hydrophilic, the cell membrane is said to be amphipathic. Cell membrane has proteins in it, which have many functions. The proteins are usually drawn as a big purple clump. To study about membranes, scientists freeze then open up the layer of the bilayer. This is also how soap and shampoo are made. Phospholipids, same as fats, have saturated type that at room temperature will solidify easily if you ingest too much saturated fats. On the left side is unsaturated fats that are liquid at room temperature because of the kink. The kink is the result of a double bond found in the fatty acids. This keeps the membranes fluid at room temperature by pushing each other apart. Fluid membrane allow your cells to be less rigid and more functional. Here we compare saturated full of single bonds versus unsaturated at least one double bond, which causes the kink. Cholesterol are found in between your cell membrane to help with fluidity. There are good and bad cholesterol. Cholesterol is good for you. It helps with the fluidity, but too much will be bad for you. Cholesterol is a lipid, and like all lipids, too much is a bad thing. The outside of your cell is called the extracellular matrix. Your membrane has proteins that have many functions, and it has receptors and sugar, cholesterol, and so many others, which is why it's called the fluid mosaic model. Mosaic means composed of many things. There are three types of proteins on the membrane. Peripheral is around, on the outside, peri as in perimeter. Integral proteins are integrated, meaning they are in the membrane, sometimes called transmembrane. There are also carbohydrates on top of proteins and lipids called glycoproteins and glycolipids. Remember, glyco is sugar. These functions as receptor. The picture you see earlier proteins as a big purple clump is not actually how proteins look like. Instead it looks like this. Amino acid twists into polypeptide in a tertiary structure. But Illustrator don't have time to draw this, so it is drawn as a clump. Then usually drawn as a clump to save time.